Here we go.
This has been a year in preparation.
No, 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
If there's anybody here who's feeling worried, nervous, or even apprehensive, either me, because I really am, or you've just married Liam Galloway's family. Before I formally start Liam's character assassination, I thought I'd better get some clearance from Charles. Unfortunately, this thought didn't occur to me till about 10 minutes ago, when she advised me of my do's and my don'ts. Scott, don't mention ex-girlfriends. Don't tell lies. Don't swear. Do tell mostly positive stories about the groom. That's a speech fuck then, isn't it? Liam.
Yeah, what are we doing? Come on, Scott. Have a go.
To the Queen.
Drink of water.
Liam, I did have a couple of lines prepared for you today, but unfortunately I've just caught Sam Timms, fresh out of rehab, still having the I'm joking.
This is Sam Timms.
Private joke, private joke.
I'm joking, of course, but I do feel kind of on trial here today, as Liam has promised me that if I do a good job, he'll let me be best man at his next wedding as well. Where can you even begin to discuss a man that has come from such humble beginnings? A man who, like a shooting star, is rising quickly to the very top of his profession. How do you mention how he's achieved this purely through his own dedication, grit, and the ability to go the extra mile and push through where others have fallen? What can you say about a man who distinguishes himself at the very highest level amongst his peers, and of whom no one can utter a bad word? But enough about me. What I'm really here for this afternoon is to talk about my good friend Lil. Are we all having a good time? Yeah. Don't worry about this speech. I read somewhere that a good best man speech shouldn't take any longer than it takes a groom to make love. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you. I'm only joking. I'm not going to speak too long today because of my throat. If I go on too long, Charles threatened to cut it. In case you haven't figured it out yet, the reason I'm stood up here now is because Liam picked me, Scott, as the best man. So what defines the best man duties? I decided to do some research on it, and one site described the best man duties as being, and I quote, "At the reception, the best man should keep things running smoothly by offering drinks and introducing people. I, for one, have no objections with the socialising part, but being as this wedding has completely fleeced me, and at €4 a pint, I'd like to let you all know in advance that you've got absolutely no bastard chance of getting it. Now the introductions are out of the way, it's time for some thank yous. Firstly, can I direct your attention towards the bridesmaids, Georgina and Lola, who I think we can all agree both look gorgeous today. Yeah. Let's have a round of applause. I'd also like to thank the ushers Daniel, Matthew and Samuel. First of all, turning up sober. I know Liam had a dilemma when trying to select a couple of lads to do the hugely difficult task of telling people where to sit for the ceremony. I'd finally like to thank you for being no help whatsoever when it came to the preparation for this wedding and the stag do. I'm only joking, you've all been superb. You're all fantastic people and great friends to Liam. This day wouldn't be the same without you. Thank you. Liam and Charles have also asked me to thank the staff here for all their hard work and ensuring today went as smoothly as possible. It really has been a wonderful day.
I don't know. It can sound good.
I've also been asked to thank you all for coming.
Yeah.
And for the gifts you've so generously donated. I ain't seen one. Should have rubbed that out, shouldn't I? You've all been fantastic in making the effort to get here. I personally had a hard time trying to decide what to get. I wanted to give Liam something he genuinely needed, but it's such a struggle to gift wrap a new personality.
I'll do it to him.
And last but certainly not least, you just said you've got to do it back to him. And last but certainly not least, I'd like to thank Charles. Obviously, the deserving focus of our attention today, who I'm sure you will agree is as graceful and as beautiful as an angel.
Oh.
Charles, you look like one in a million. Liam, you on the other hand look like I've just been winning a raffle. When I first met Charles, my impression was of a beautiful, witty, charming, clever, friendly and thoughtful person.
Really?
Unfortunately, she's ruined this by agreeing to marry Liam. I think that many a man in the room will agree with me when I say today is a sad, sad day for us all of us men, knowing that like a woman like Charles is now officially off the market. I also think that many a lady in the room would agree with me when I say that today has passed without much of a ripple. I asked Karen for a little information on Charles' early years. Karen's words were, don't deny this because you said this to me the other day, Charlotte has always been good at everything. If she picked something up, she was instantly good at it. She passed everything first time with flying colours. So imagine the surprise and the shame she brought to the family when she failed her driving test miserably. Karen said, Charlotte was always the perfect child who actually became my mother at about the age of 13. She also said, Charlotte has always enjoyed the simple things in life. Liam being a perfect example of this. This is a true story. Karen also added.
I know what you're going to say. I know exactly what you're going to say.
I remember once Liam was staying around in the early days.
Oh,
We never let him sleep in the same bed as Charles. He had to sleep on the sofa. He returned back from a rugby do. He came in steaming drunk. I was in bed. It eventually went quiet. I walked downstairs bright and early to find Liam fully clothed but with his willy hanging out of his trousers. She said, after initially admiring the size of his package, and taking numerous photos, the first thing I threw a pillow on it as Georgina was only about 12. It would have definitely scarred her for life. Finally, I turned to Karen and asked how it felt to see her daughter getting married. Scott, it only seems like yesterday that she was going to bed with her dummy. It's funny how this girl thinks herself, isn't it? Let's talk about Liam. Let's talk about Liam.
on your phone.
I can honestly say, hand on heart, that in all the years I've known Liam, no one has ever questioned his intelligence. Actually, I've never heard anyone even come close to mentioning it. His mum informs me he was a slow starter at nursery. He was different from all the other 4-year-olds. He was 11. I decided that it was unfair to use just my opinion. So I decided that it might be a good idea to ask people what they thought of it. Firstly, Liam's work colleagues. Well, Liam, you'll be pleased to know that they unanimously referred to you as godlike. When I asked them to elaborate on this, they said, they never see you. You make up your own rules. And if they only work, it's a fucking miracle. I could have pulled some skeletons out of the closet today, but didn't think it was fair to embarrass you on your big day. I thought it was best I didn't mention it. I thought it was best I didn't mention the time your mum found an old crusty rugby sock down the side of your bed and thought no better than to put it in Robert's PE bag for the following day, despite the fact you'd used it to clean yourself up after previously pleasuring yourself on numerous occasions. Now, by disclosing everything Liam has done, I'd only be implicating myself, and I really don't want to tarnish my impeccable reputation. Impeccable reputation. I also brought a book about being best man, which told me I couldn't talk about sex, drugs, or violence. So that rules out talking about the stag do too. I'd also
Yes,
Yes. Yeah, man, my man.
Liam's touched on this already, but I'd like to share with you the story of how Liam and Charlotte actually met. It's a story of true love, and in my opinion, cemented the footings for a loving and lasting relationship, of which I'm truly thankful to be. Let's have a toast.
Have a toast.
I don't want any more toasts.
Just fucking spilt that all down, man. I recall sitting on the computer at home, Liam popped up on MSN. Right, D.
This is so true.
Right, D, he said. I'm struggling for chicks on here at the minute.
That is true.
The
words were.
It's drawn up a
No,
tad.
don't you dare repeat what the words were.
No. It's drawn up a tad. Send some slags MSN addresses over. Being the Casanova I am, I replied, not a problem, youth. I'll sort that straight out. I then proceeded by sending Natalie Twynham's, Helen Gudge's, Katie Thorpe's, and Charlotte Brown's addresses to it. He gets back in touch an hour later. These females are shit. Only Charlotte Brown has replied out loud. None of you will know this, but I've congratulated Liam already. Liam, I said to him, well done. You'll always look back on this as the happiest and the best thing you've ever done. Fitting words, I thought, after a fantastic stag weekend in Prague. It was about 6 weeks ago. My memories are a little hazy of the weekend, but a big thank you to all the lads that attended.
Cheers, boys.
As far as clap, go on, give him a clap. And as far as the stag weekend is concerned, Charles, I can assure you that Liam's conscience is clean.
Conscious.
Well, it should be.
Conscious.
Oh, conscious. Well, it should be because he never used it.
Yeah.
Now, of course, what goes on tour stays on tour. But I'm a firm believer that pillow talking. Pillow talking is a crime punishable by death. If anyone isn't sure on what pillow talking is, well, unfortunately, unbeknown to us, brought 3 pillow talking pros to Prague with us. So feel free to have a chat to Uncle Adrian, Daniel Barks, Daniel Pegler for any further information, and I'm sure they will happily leak every last detail of the stag. It'll be wrong of me to mention anything. It would be wrong of me to mention anything that went on in Prague, not Liam's rage at Stephen Broad's on the first night, after Broad's repetitive rapping, of which for a second I genuinely feared for Broad's life.
Yeah. I saw a video of that, to be fair. Oh,
Maybe delete it.
It's on his phone. It's on his phone.
Or like on day 2, when Liam threw a drink in Chubb's face. Chubby being, stand up Chubby. In Chubb's face. Because Chubby kindly asked him to simply down a whiskey shot. Chubby then, with a full pint dripping from his mop of hair, spat out the beer that managed to get into his mouth, calmly stood up in the most coolest of fashions, slowly poured his pint over Liam's head. Thankfully, at this point, the floor was more like a swimming pool. And as Liam jumped up in retaliation, he completely lost his footing and ended up Chubby, it's safe to say, someone was definitely looking after you that day. It was at that point, after bragging to the boys, I'd sorted it with the bar staff as I'd chucked them 100 Corona. Nothing. Yeah. Which works out at exactly £2.62. I thought it was best to take Liam back for a nap, which we did. Yeah. One story I definitely won't go into in order to give Liam a chance of saving some sort of street cred is the one which involves him crying out for his dad Larry whilst being ushered into a fake police car under the
Larry!
He did, yeah?
Do it. Come on, Scott, you've been ages preparing this.
Let me say how lucky you are, Leon. You'll leave here today having gained a wife who's warm, loving and caring. A wife who's funny and who radiates beauty wherever she goes.
Oh.
And Charles, how lucky you are. Leaving here today with a gorgeous dress and a lovely bouquet of flowers. I'd like to share with Liam a few bits of wisdom. Never go to bed on an argument, always stay up and argue. Best way to forget your anniversary is to forget the bastard once. Always remember these 3 little words. You're right, dear.
Yeah. It's okay.
In times of trouble, always remember these words by Oscar Wilde. Women are meant to be loved, not understood. Charles, remember men are like tiled floors. Lay them right first time and you can spend years walking all over them. Liam, first you set the ground rules, be strong and establish who's boss. Then do everything Charles says. I've asked some family and friends who unfortunately couldn't make it today for a few messages, which I'd like to read out. Hold you.
He's deleted. Oh,
Roxy.
This is the dog, for anyone who doesn't know, this is our dog.
To Mummy and Daddy.
Ah.
I hope you're having a lovely week away and that the wedding has gone great. I'm sure Uncle Scott's on fire and looking unbelievably sharp. Daddy always has been jealous. Maybe it's the luscious long blonde hair, impeccable skin, outstanding body, and the extra 3 inches in height he has on Daddy.
Yeah.
I hope now you and Daddy are married, Uncle Scott won't have to stop coming round when Daddy's on his night.
Mum. Mum.
Daddy, I'm having so much fun here with all my friends. It's amazing. I don't need to spend 23 out of the 24 hours of my day in my cage. And I can even manage to make it back from walks without severe whiplash. I know how much you love our lawn at home and you have an obsession with our grass. Listen here and listen good. You can ever yank that lead, shout at me, belittle me, but I will always have the last laugh and continuously piss all over that precious grass. I've worked it out.
Mum.
£486 and 446 pence you spent on grass seed since I've been born. Who's got the last laugh?
Go
One of my earliest, I'll tell you, this is from Natalie Twan. One of my earliest memories in the first days I met Charlotte in the courtyard at Higham Lane. She was wearing a bright blue tracksuit with slick black hair. She walked over to me and put her hand out, introducing herself as Charlotte Brown from Milverton. She's not changed one bit. Another example is all the days me, Kate, Amy and Charlotte spent performing on stage together. Charlotte stood in a 60s middle dress, singing Son of a Preacher Man.
That was not his dress, by the way. That was not his
Show dancing like an absolute spaz. she was never the most gifted dancer, but a shit hot little singer. Some of the most amazing times together. Then she thought, if I'm honest, Scott, I just want her to know the following.
Oh, yeah, this is from Nat.
Charlene, aka Mrs. Foley. Even though we are not there in person, we're all there in spirit. Especially when you made your vows to become Liam's wife and enter a new chapter as a Foley. I probably speak on behalf of all the girls when I say we'll be raising a few glasses of champagne tonight.
Oh,
to celebrate a happy couple. Right?
Get up.
And all the memories we've shared over the last 14 years. Sending you a big kiss. I know you look absolutely beautiful. I'm sure Liam will look pretty dapper too, and a winky emoji. She knows.
Sean.
Congratulations to a fantastic couple. Right. Oh,
Shouldn't even cry him on.
you're next, son. You'll be
Mum.
rubbing in a minute. Don't worry about that. Sending you a big kiss. I know you look absolutely beautiful. I've said that bit. Who would have thought, after all those house parties, getting pissed on Lambrini and Tesco vodka, that there would be a wedding and potential babies at the end of it all? Lots of love, Little Twee, aka Natski.
Aww.
To Lil, so sorry to miss your special day, but we found it too emotional to lose such a special person as yourself. We'll see you again soon. With love, all the girls at the Fantasy Palace.
Mum.
Ash and Kelly,
Oh, okay.
congratulations to the new Mr. and Mrs. Foley. We hope your day so far has been truly amazing. Scott asked us for a funny story, memory to share, so you both know one of the best stories ever is the lawnmower. We will leave it to Liam. We will leave it to Liam to show everyone how to cut the perfect lawn, going up and down in a straight line. It's one of the great memories we've shared over the years. We could go on about so many things, but you have rather an important day to carry on with. So sending you all of our love on your perfect day. We can't wait to see you as husband and wife. Lots of love, Ash and Kelly. Liv.
It's the food open now.
This is from Liv.
Oh no.
He's a friend of ours. A lad who he would have been an usher here today, but he can't.
Because he's bogged off
he's
to Australia.
fucked off to Australia. So,
Charlotte.
stories on Charlotte. Well, I've only got 3 years on her, and I'm not too sure that any of those are PG enough, so I'll put my teacher hat and share a definition with you. Friend. Noun. A person with whom one has a special bond of affection. A sidekick, a companion in life.
Aww.
This is exactly what Charlotte is to me. A recent but true friend. Whilst with huge regret I'm not there to share this beautiful day with you both, I'm certain that there are many good times to come. I've nothing but love for you both, and I hope that love and happiness surround you each every day of your lives together as husband and wife. So here's to you, the gorgeous couple.
Gorgeous couple.
Yeah.
Rob, this is one of the ushers. He's not here, unfortunately. Well, to two of my best friends and the most loyal people I know, I say this. There have been many highs and absolutely no lows. Well, maybe on a Saturday after Kinetic Friday antics. In all seriousness, I couldn't be happy for the both of you. Charles, you've come a long way since the young annoying girl you were when I met you. You are now a big annoying girl. I remember you being hit in the eye with a ball and thinking you would die. drinking Worthingtons, listening to reggae with your dad, and many brilliant house parties in that kitchen. Those memories will stay with me and all of our friends forever. Liam, you have been one of the best friends to me, and we have been through a lot together. You, me and Ian created something the likes of Nuneaton has never seen before and never will. Yeah. We made people smile, dance, do crazy shit, and most of all, we made Paz and Himmel a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
It's turned upside down. See that on my office. I've lost myself now. I think you and Charles will have the happiest of lives together, and you deserve it. I'm sorry we can't be there. It is painful seeing the fun you're having without us, so have a good one. Liam, all the best. And that's from them.
Yeah, that's from them. Charlotte, they sent it to us. Yeah.
Dear Charles, sending huge congratulations to you on your wedding day. We're also happy for you, and assure you look absolutely stunning. As you're now going into married life, we thought it would be a nice touch to send your favourite instrument to your home address awaiting your arrival from Italy. Our highly powered pneumatic drill with the most up-to-date We hope you find it as pleasurable together as we have over the past 5 years. Lots of love, Big Leroy and all the stallions at Hot Chocolate. I'm beginning to think this weren't such a fucking good old. We're nearly done. Right. Now for the serious bit.
They're fine. They're fine.
I spent the last 6 months worrying about this speech. The point of it only came to me yesterday. And that is, nobody else could stand where I am at this moment and feel more proud and honoured than me to be able to present Liam on this, the most important day of his life.
Go on, mate, get on, mate, go on. You'll be alright, go on.
It's safe to say we've been through it all together. We've been kicked out of class together, sent off the rugby field together, fought together, laughed and cried together. If I've ever been in need, you've always been the first person I've called. I've always been able to rely on you any time, any day. Your outstanding loyalty is not only a credit to you, but to your fantastic mum, Maggie, dad, Larry, and stepmum, Maeve, who did an amazing job in raising you. We're more than friends, we are brothers. Liam, you mean more to me than you'll ever know, and I'll never be able to describe the pride running through me as I stood by your side at the altar today. Thank you for being you. Not only have I gained a brother in you, but 2 little brothers in Rob and Morgan, who I will forever hold dear to my heart. Today is all the more special for me as I've witnessed my best friend Liam marry another one of my best friends, Charles. May I thank you from the bottom of my heart for the happiness you bring to Liam. May I also thank you for being such a great friend to myself, Kelly, and of course an amazing contribution to my princess Ellie Mae's life, who admires her Uncle Liam and Auntie Charles. Cheers, mate. When I think of Liam and Charles' marriage, I think of a creation of harmony between their intelligent minds and their indelible spirits. I look forward to being a part of their lives and having them both as a part of mine for many years to come. On behalf of the entire wedding party, I'd like to thank you all for coming to share in this wonderful occasion. I believe I speak on behalf of everyone when I congratulate and thank Liam and Charles for organising such a fantastic week.
Mum.
Love is a language spoken by everyone but understood only by the heart. It is a song that never ends. It's not about finding the person you can live with, it's about finding the person you can't live without. My friend, my brother, has now found that person.
Cheers.
Could I ask Liam and Charles to stand? Could I...
Can I have it back? Can I have it back?
Could I have...
We're all filling up too quick.
Could I ask Liam and Charles to stand and look at each other, please?
Oh.
Oh.
Careful with my dress. Get me on my dress.
Everyone here is so happy that you found each other, and even happier that today you took the next step along the path of love. As you stand here together, please never forget this. You are now gazing at the person who, statistically speaking, is most likely to murder you. Remember that, youth. Always sleep with one eye open. And with that, could I ask everybody else to stand? And raise your glasses to the bride and to the groom.
Well done, Scott. Brilliant.
Well done, Scott.
Well done.
Well done, Scott.